Okay guys, so we are back and right on the heels of a brand new teaser trailer for The Punisher, which shows the skull, confirms most of the actual main cast that we already know who they are. They actually hid a little message in there, which seems to confirm the episode title of every single episode in The Punisher Season 1. Now, some of these could be considered spoilers if you don't want to know what the titles are, but other than that, it's not going to tell you a whole lot about the series or anything like that. No secret cameos or anything of that sort is showing up in here. So instead of reading off every episode title, I'm just going to throw them all up on screen and you guys can look at them and talk about a few interesting ones. What I find to be the ones that are really important is episode 2, Two Dead Men. Now I'm gonna guess that this is somehow going to tie in with Frank Castle, presumed to be dead at some point, and maybe even flashbacks with the Jigsaw, because we know that both of them went to the same, or they're gonna have the same history with the military, as they were partners by all accounts to what they're doing here. And I'm more inclined to believe that because the third episode is called Kandahar. Now, this is exactly where Frank Castle was stationed overseas, and this might be a full flashback episode, which would make sense. And if it is the second episode that is Two Dead Men, like I anticipate it's going to deal with their relationship, then this would be the flashback episode that deals with what they were before they became enemies. And the last episode is really interesting here, which translates to Remember That You Have to Die. Now, no idea what this could be, but it could be one of these things where maybe Frank or the Punisher has to fake his own death, but I'm more inclined to believe that this is Frank maybe dying completely. Like, he's become the Punisher by the end of this. Like, there's no question about it. He knows who he is. There's no more, anything left to do other than do the mission, which the next mission is to go find the next criminal and punish them because society won't, and society has failed all of them. So it does seem like the Punisher is probably going to get an official release date sooner rather than later, as the last 3 weeks have really been slowly teasing towards something. So any day now we might just get the official confirmation when in 2017 we're going to get this. You guys let me know what you think of some of the titles. Can you garner anything, from any of them other than what I already talked about? I mean, they seem to be very, very normal titles. And when you look at the Punisher and you look at some of the things that are related to him, you're like, yeah, all these titles more or less relate to this character perfectly. Like, there's nothing else there to read between the lines, I don't think. Other than maybe episode 12, Home, which I assume he goes back home. Yeah.